Lisa Marie Presley's memorial service at Graceland. A coroner deferred Lisa Marie Presley's cause of death. Lisa Marie Presley's cause of death has not yet been determined after initial autopsy examination, according to the Los Angeles County Coroner. Presley was examined on January 14, and the cause of death was deferred. Deferred means that after an autopsy, a cause of death has not yet been determined and the medical examiner is requesting more investigation into the death, including additional studies. Once the tests and studies come back, the doctor evaluates the case again and makes the cause of death determination. Sarah Ardolani, a spokesperson with the coroner's office, told CNN. The singer and songwriter died last week after being hospitalized following an apparent cardiac arrest. She was 54. On Wednesday, CNN's Dr. Sanjay Gupta explained that there could be a multitude of reasons for the deferral. There are things on an initial autopsy: trauma, stroke, significant infections, blood clots, pulmonary embolism, he said. If you see those and they're obvious within the initial physical autopsy, they may come back with a cause of death. But there are things that are deferred. They may want to evaluate more medical records and get more history. Lisa Marie Presley was seen at this month's Golden Globe Awards ceremony in Los Angeles just 2 days before she died. She was there with her mother, Priscilla, as actor Austin Butler won an award for Best Actor in the biopic Elvis. The film portrayed Presley from adolescence to his untimely death at age 42. Butler thanked the Presley family in his speech. "Thank you guys for opening your hearts, your memories, your home to me. Lisa Marie, Priscilla, I love you forever," he said. Parallel to her musical pursuits, Lisa Marie Presley was married 4 times, including to musical superstar Michael Jackson and actor Nicolas Cage. She wed musician Danny Keough in 1988, with whom she had a daughter, Riley Keough, and son, Benjamin Storm Keough. The pair divorced in May 1994, and roughly 3 weeks later, Lisa Marie married Jackson in a ceremony that made headlines worldwide. She noted of Jackson in a 2003 interview with ABC News and Diane Sawyer, "When he wants to lock into you, when he wants to intrigue you or capture you, or whatever he wants to do with you, he can do it." She added that she fell into this whole "you poor sweet misunderstood man, I'm going to save you." I fell in love with him. This marriage ended in January 1996. 2 years later, she wed Cage after meeting him at a party, but only stayed married to him for 3 months, from August to November of 2002. The divorce was finalized in 2004. "This is devastating news," Cage said in a statement about her death. "Lisa had the greatest laugh of anyone I've ever met. She lit up every room, and I'm heartbroken." Her 4th marriage came in 2006 to her guitarist, music producer, and director Michael Lockwood. The pair welcomed twins Finley Aaron Love Lockwood and Harper Vivian Ann Lockwood in 2007. They divorced in 2016. Presley died earlier this month after suffering an apparent cardiac arrest. She was 54. As the only daughter of Elvis Presley and Priscilla Presley, singer Lisa Marie Presley spent her life in the spotlight from the start. And the public interest in her life, from her marriages to her private tragedies, never waned until, much like her father, she was taken too soon. Lisa Marie Presley died earlier this month after suffering an apparent cardiac arrest. Her childhood. Born at the height of Elvis's fame in 1968, Lisa Marie Presley was seen as the princess to the man celebrated as the king of rock and roll. Elvis and Priscilla Presley separated in 1972 when their daughter was 4 years old, and she was only 9 when her father died in 1977. He was 42. Soon, she began acting out and experimenting with drugs, resulting in her mother sending her to a series of private schools, including a boarding school in Ojai. Lisa Marie Presley noted to the Los Angeles Times in 2003 that as a child, she was kind of a loner, a melancholy and strange child. "I had a real self-destructive mode for a while," she told the publication. "I never really fit into school. I didn't really have any direction." Lisa Marie Presley was the eventual sole heir to her father's Elvis estate, as well as his sprawling Memphis mansion, Graceland. Her father's mighty and ever-looming legacy didn't, however, steer her away from her desire to pursue a career in music in her own right. Lisa Marie launched her career in 2003 with a debut studio album, To Whom It May Concern, which reached number 5 on the Billboard 200 Albums chart and was certified gold that summer. She wrote almost all the lyrics on the album and co-wrote every melody. At the time, Lisa Marie told Larry King she had to park feelings of pressure and comparisons to her legendary singer dad. If I had been thinking about that, worrying about that, which I kind of had for a long time, I would have never done what was sort of innately in my heart, in my soul, she said. So I had to stop being worried about that. It was too intimidating otherwise. Also, around the same time, Lisa Marie reflected on whether her famous name was a hindrance or a help, telling Playboy she didn't ask tabloids to chase me around every week. But she added she would never take back any part of who I am or where I come from. I would never want to be part of anything else, she said. I'm honored and proud of my family and my dad. The first record was followed by 2 additional albums, 2005's Now What and Storm and Grace in 2012. Lisa Marie Presley's memorial service is underway. Large crowds of well-wishers have gathered at the Graceland Mansion in Memphis, Tennessee to honor Lisa Marie Presley, the only daughter of Elvis Presley. A public memorial for Lisa Marie Presley will be held at the Graceland Mansion in Memphis, Tennessee on Sunday, according to a statement on Graceland's website. A celebration of life ceremony on the front lawn will be followed by a procession to the mansion's meditation garden. Fans will start lining up as early as 5 a.m. local time, 6 a.m. Eastern Time, and a limited number will be allowed inside starting at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. The ceremony will begin at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Hundreds of attendees can fit on the property's lawn, according to the venue's website, but large crowds are expected and additional fans may gather outside the property's gates. In lieu of flowers, the family encourages all who wish to send something to do so in the form of a donation to the Elvis Presley Charitable Foundation. A notice on the site reads, "The foundation supports arts, education, and efforts on behalf of children in the Memphis area." Elvis Presley purchased the iconic estate in 1957 when he was just 22 years old. He died in the mansion from cardiac arrest in 1977 and is buried on the grounds of Graceland, which is now a museum and a popular tourist attraction. It'll serve as Lisa Marie Presley's final resting place too, alongside her son Benjamin Keough, who died by suicide in 2020 at the age of 27. The Graceland estate was held in a trust for Lisa Marie, the only child of Elvis and Priscilla Presley, until her 25th birthday. Here's what you need to know about the historic estate, which is the site of today's public memorial service. Elvis purchased Graceland in 1957 for $102,500 when he was 22 years old, according to Graceland's website, and he lived there until his death on August 16, 1977. The music legend's only daughter was only 9 years old at the time. His father, Vernon Presley, was appointed executor and trustee of the estate per Elvis's will, the website states, and Lisa Marie Presley became the sole heir upon turning 25 years old on February 1, 1993. More than 10 years earlier, due to the cost of maintaining the estate, Priscilla Presley and the estate's executors had decided to open Graceland to the public. The estate is one of the most visited houses in the country and a pilgrimage of sorts for musicians and rock and roll fans, including a number of celebrities and heads of state. It was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1991. Lisa Marie Presley's burial site is next to her son, Ben, who died in 2020. Her father is also buried on the 13.8-acre estate.